In this work, we present the StylizedNeRF, an extension of neural radiance field or NeRF, that can stylize a 3D scene with given style images. Given views of a scene and a set of style examples, StylizedNeRF can produce novel images of the scene in the specified style. Consistent 3D scene stylization can be effectively achieved by stylizing the corresponding NeRF as a stylized NeRF. There are two challenges to leverage NeRF as the representation of a complex 3D scene in the task of stylization. Firstly, NeRF needs to query hundreds of sample points along the array to render a single pixel. The memory limitation makes it intractable to render the whole image or even a big enough patch at one time, which is important for calculating content and style losses. Therefore, straightforwardly training a StylizedNeRF with perceptual style and content losses on small training patches leads to poor stylization results. Secondly, directly adopting state-of-the-art image or video stylization methods to stylize rendered images from NeRF will generate inconsistent results across different views. This is because these 2D stylization methods lack 3D information. We propose a novel mutual learning framework between NeRF and 2D stylization method to stylize 3D scenes with high style quality while keeping the consistency. We adopt StylizedNeRF as our 2D stylization method. The decoder firstly learns the distilled 3D consistency knowledge from NeRF through a consistency loss, which is calculated by warping stylized images from different views to a fixed one according to the geometry prior from NeRF. The 2D method can produce more consistent results under the constraints of consistency distillation. Thus, it can be further used to guide the stylization of the inconsistency-sensitive NeRF. Although learned with the consistency loss, 2D methods are not strictly consistent in multi-view stylization. Directly learning the stylized NeRF with 2D results will cause the blurriness and artifacts. To distill the stylization knowledge from 2D method to the stylized NeRF, we introduce learnable latent codes to parameterize the styles and ambiguities. The stylized results of 2D methods on different views with the specified style can be regarded as samples of a conditional distribution. We parameterize the conditional distributions through a pre-trained VAE, encoding the style features into distributions conditioned on them. A -log likelihood loss is used to constrain the latent codes to obey the corresponding distributions. The mutual learning reduces the inconsistency of 2D stylization results and further reduces the difficulties of learnable codes to handle the ambiguities. Conditional probabilistic modeling learnable codes avoid the blurriness of the stylized NeRF and enable it to conditionally stylize the scene. An original NeRF module together with a style color prediction module compose the StylizedNeRF. To distill the stylization knowledge from the 2D method to StylizedNeRF, a mimic loss is used to align the stylized results of 2D approach and StylizedNeRF. The learnable codes, the style module of StylizedNeRF and the decoder of StylizedNeRF are mutually learned. We conduct quantitative comparisons between the StylizedNeRF and state-of-the-art video and 3D scene stylization methods. Our approach outperforms other methods both in the stylization, quality, and consistency. Here we show the results of the StylizedNeRF on diverse style images and different scenes. By feeding the mean vector of the distributions embedded by the specified style features, users can conditionally stylize the scene. Our approach can be summarized into 3 points. A unified framework towards the problem of 3D scene stylization with state-of-the-art results. A novel mutual learning framework leverages the stylization ability of 2D method and the spatial consistency of NeRF. A conditional probabilistic modeling of learnable latent codes, which avoids the ambiguities of 2D results and enables the conditional stylization. Thanks for watching.